After doing multiple 7 figures in revenue over the past few years with dropshipping, I have learned that one of the most important factors about my dropshipping success was my Facebook ad strategy. This will be your most expensive cost by far, and if you don't do it right, you'll only lose money. When I started back in 2019, I lost almost all of my starting capital of $2,000 by clicking random buttons in the Facebook Ads Manager, because there were barely any videos on how to do it correctly. Now though, I've spent more than $3 million on Facebook ads, and I want to share my strategy for free, so that you don't have to burn all of your starting capital on doing the wrong things just like I did. At the end of this video, there's also a PDF included with my entire Facebook ad strategy laid out for you for free. Kind of view it as a cheat sheet you get with this video. So make sure you keep watching. Before you can spend a penny on Facebook ads, obviously you need an ad first. This is also called your ad creative. Before we go any further though, I highly suggest you watch my product research video, so you know what types of products and creatives you should look for. The link is in the description. There are 2 great ways to source your creatives for dropshipping, and each has their own benefits. The first way is to copy your competitor's video and just test it out on Facebook ads. This is definitely the fastest, the easiest and the cheapest way to test creatives, but there are some downsides. First of all, Facebook hates old videos and loves new videos. It recognizes when you're re-uploading a competitor's ad, since the video has already been pushed on Facebook. This means that very often Facebook will give you low quality traffic for that video, which means your ad might underperform. And secondly, obviously, you can't just go around ripping other people's content. Even though 99% of dropshipping ads are ripped from someone who ripped it, 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 this does not mean you should continue the ripping cycle. This brings us to method 2, and this is in my opinion the best way to do it. Want to take your competitor's video and send it over to a video editor on Fiverr. You ask that video editor to replace 40 to 50% of the scenes in the video with different clips. So the structure of the winning ad video stays exactly the same, but the clips though are different. This way Facebook thinks it is a new video and your performance will probably be a lot better. If you have some video editing skills yourself, obviously edit them yourself, that's even better, and it'll save you some money too. Now that you know how to source your creatives, it's time to run the ads. So let's hop on over to the Facebook Ads Manager and create the testing campaign. Alright, we're in the Ads Manager now, so let's create a campaign together. Obviously, click on Create Campaign. The campaign objective is going to be sales, always. The campaign title should include the product name, the break-even ROAS, and the profit margin. We will need these numbers later when scaling. I will be creating a testing campaign for the lace push-up bra, which I showed you guys in my previous video about funnels. I highly suggest you watch that video as well, because I included the funnel template of that product so you can test this product with me together. Alright, so lace push-up bra, break-even ROAS was 1.43 and the profit margin was $24. Let's click on continue. I always choose manual sales campaign. Advantage Plus works as well, but manual sales campaign is what we're going to be going with because we have more options to play with. Always want to turn on Advantage campaign budget. If you've been running ads for a while, you know that this used to be called CBO, now it's called Advantage campaign budget. I always set this budget to at least $100. I prefer $200, but the higher the budget, the more consistent and accurate your initial results will be. I don't recommend going below a $100 starting budget. Now before you start panicking, you won't ever lose $100 on a bad campaign. We always check the campaign after spending just $30 to $40, because then we can already decide whether to kill or continue the campaign if it is not performing well. But I'll explain more about the analysis later in the video. So let's click on next. Ad set name, you just want to put no targeting. Select the correct pixel. Conversion event will be purchase, obviously. Start date tomorrow at 0000 in my case, because it is a European ad account, 12 AM at midnight, obviously. The location, this obviously depends on where you want to sell to. In this case, I will be selling this product to the Netherlands and Belgium, so I will add Belgium as well. And you always want to select people living in this location. The default option is people living or recently in this location, but this will also include travelers and tourists, and you don't want to include those people in your targeting. For this product, I'm going to select women only in the gender selection, because a bra is obviously for women. I have seen some men with breasts too, however, recently, but still, let's just say it's a women's product, okay? If it's a product that both men and women would buy, or you're doubting, just select all genders, that can never hurt. Most people select a targeting option here, but I'm telling you to leave this completely blank. Selecting a targeting option might help with getting sales faster on the first day, but when you're gonna be scaling, you always need a no targeting ad set to work. Otherwise, you just won't be able to scale. This is why I don't even bother to select an interest, because the sooner my no targeting ad set works, the less money I'm wasting. Hence why I am I'm giving all of my budget to no targeting from day one. Always leave this blank. If you have a good offer and a good creative, it will work. For the placements, Advantage Plus, we let Facebook decide where to place our ads. Now let's click on next. Now we're in the ad section, and here is where we actually create the ad itself. I've prepared one video using the instructions I've explained 1 minute ago and a simple ad copy. I've just copied it from my competitor and edited it slightly so Facebook will think it's completely fresh and new. I've translated this ad copy to English, but if I'm running in Belgium and the Netherlands, obviously this will be Dutch. But you should never make your ad copy too long because a photo or video usually says it all. As you can see, this video is very clear. It has some text as well, and it clearly shows the usage of this product. You should describe 1 or 2 emotional benefits in the primary text, and then again in the headline either the offer, so 50% off or 1 + 1 free, or again an emotional benefit, which is what I have done right here. The call to action button, I've tested it massively, and learn more is the #1 call to action button for dropshipping. So we've just created the ad. Usually I recommend you have at least 2 ad creatives, but for this video I've only prepared 1 video, and if the video and the funnel is good, it shouldn't take more than 1. Let's click on publish. So after publishing the campaign, it'll start spending some money. Day 1 is the most crucial day of the campaign because that is when we know if we have a winner or not. You want to check your campaign after spending $30 or $40, which is often around 11 AM. Again, the more you let it spend, the more accurate the data will be. Here are the 3 rules of the first day analysis. So if it has spent $40 with 0 sales and a low add to cart amount, you want to kill the campaign and move on to the next product. If it has spent $40 with 0 sales but a high add to cart amount, you can lower the product price by 20 to 30% and let it spend another $20 and wait for a sale. If it still has no sales after that $20 extra spent, definitely kill it and move on. Now the last rule, if it has spent $40 and has more than 1 sale, you want to let it run for the rest of the day. So if your campaign didn't perform well on day 1, you can choose to either test new creatives of that product or move on to the next product. I directly move on to the next product because I know my creatives are on point, but this is up to you. Now we want to check the campaign once more at the end of day 1 after 12 AM, so the campaign has spent its entirety of its budget. These are the rules for checking at the end of day 1. If it was profitable, meaning your ROAS was higher than your break-even ROAS, and your margins are above 15 to 20%, you will double the budget. If it was profitable with a margin below 15% or break-even, you will not change the budget and wait for the campaign to optimize on day 2. And thirdly, if it was even slightly unprofitable at the end of day 1, you kill it and move on to the next product. Now, these are our scaling rules that we apply every single day. It's super simple. You don't need crazy retargeting strategies. You don't need lookalike audiences. Just apply these 3 rules every single day to your campaign. Now, it can also happen that your campaign starts performing very bad all of a sudden. What you then can do is lower your budget by 50% and let it spend the rest of the day. This will let Facebook know your campaign is not performing as you'd like, and it'll likely perform better the next day. If it's still unprofitable after 2 days, it's time to kill it and test new creatives. By doubling the budget daily, you'll quickly find yourself spending thousands of dollars on a single campaign. You can't scale every single campaign the same though, as the optimal budget is dependent on the campaign itself. You have to keep scaling until your performance drops and then lower the budget to find the sweet spot. This can range from $500 to $10,000 or even more. For most products though, this will be around $1,000 to $2,000 per day. Now imagine you want to make $30,000 of profit per month. This might seem like an insane amount, but let's just run the numbers. With an average ROAS of 2.5 and a profit margin of 20%, you would only need 2 winning products running at $1,000 of ad spend per day. This would generate you $5,000 per day in revenue, which is $150K per month. With a margin of 20%, that's 30 fucking K in profit. So now you know you have to find just 2 winners to make 30K per month in profit. I know I make it sound very easy, but honestly, it is just not that hard. You just need to find the right products, test them with my funnel template, use this ad strategy and scale to the moon. If you start today and try testing 1 product per day using my methods, I'm sure you will find 2 winners within 2 weeks. So stop watching 12-year-olds dance on TikTok, or stop doing mass murders in GTA 5, or whatever your hobbies might be. It's time to put in the work and become financially free. In the description, I included again my funnel template and a PDF with this Facebook ad strategy laid out. I'm making it too easy, guys. It's all on you. Peace.